1,000 laughs over a weekend of swell. Vail Comedy Festival. Pet an alpaca or hike a trail. Memorial Day weekend in Vail.
Hey everybody, we're back live from the Vail Comedy Festival. I'm Mark Masters. I'm here with D. Kelley.
Hey.
Great comic out of Denver, Colorado. We made it. It's Monday. It's Memorial Day. The festival's over.
It's over.
It's over. It's not over for me. No. I just reset this whole room. It took me like an hour. I got to pack everything into my Subaru. There's a lot of equipment involved.
Oh, wow.
But the festival is officially over for guests and comics and stuff like that. You have a good time?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the best festivals I've been to. So.
You heard it right there from D. Kelley. One of the best festivals. That's amazing. Who else is up there?
High Plains.
Okay. Great Colorado festival, everybody.
You know who does a cool one? And it's not popular yet, but Black Hills Comedy Festival.
Oh, okay. Zach Moss.
Yeah,
he was
Moss,
actually kind of part of the Vail Comedy Festival this year because he did those Hippie Not Hippie podcast live tapings that will be on YouTube. You can probably find them right now. We did 4 episodes at 10th Mountain Whiskey. Those were a lot of fun. So, Dee, how did you hear about Vail Comedy Festival?
From the comics last year.
Okay. Anybody in particular? Do you remember?
Austin
Black out of Denver. All right.
Sammy Anzer.
Okay.
And then I heard about Sam Talon, of course, being up here.
Okay. He did this room actually.
Okay.
The same.
Okay.
With Carmen doing this room. We're talking about Sarah's Lounge at Christiania Hotel, which is a weird. It's a weird room. Doesn't look like it should have a comedy club in it, but it converts very nicely. That was really fun. Oh, that's cool. Sam T was talking about Vail Comedy. All right, that's fun. Okay, so you heard about it, and then you applied, and you know what? We're getting a phone call from a volunteer, and this is what it's like at Vail Comedy. Hey, Kyle, I'm doing a live taping. Is it an emergency? Oh, just ask at the front desk. I think they're pretty cool. Okay, bye. Maybe wear your festival hoodie. It would probably help. Okay, bye. All right. Sorry about that. That's you'd think I would be able to edit that out, but not enough time, D. Not enough time. All right, what were we talking about?
You were saying how I heard about it.
Oh,
I saw.
He saw some stuff, and then he decided to apply. Yeah. What was your tape from? Do you know? Do you use the same tape for everything?
For this one this year I did. Yeah, it's from a set I did at Comedy Works.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good tape. Yeah. That's really good tape. Was it pre-pandemic?
No.
Because I don't think the video. Yeah. I think their new video system doesn't look very good. That's my own personal opinion.
They don't all utilize it fully. So they have 2 sets of cameras, and then I think the other ones aren't hooked up.
But the colors are different post-pandemic versus pre-pandemic.
Yeah. Something changed.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what happened.
But you're still funny, no matter what. Even in black and white, you're funny.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay, so you get into the festival and travel pretty easy for you, right?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half drive. Came from Denver, helped out a lot driving comics. Thank you.
Yeah,
it's a big, we're all a family, community, helping each other out, and Dee was a big help. So book him for your festival if you're watching this. Okay, so then you get up to Vail, and where'd you stay?
Antlers.
Antlers at Vail.
Yeah.
Pretty nice, huh?
Nice. Very nice.
You get hot tub action or pool or anything?
I didn't get a pool. No, I did enjoy the river. I went down on
took a little walk.
Stroll down the river.
Yeah, Gore Creek, beautiful. Antlers at Vail. It's in Lion's Head. That was our farthest lodging from kind of the center of the comedy festival. How would you get from Lion's Head to the festival?
The first day I made the mistake of walking.
Okay. Would that take 15, 20?
About 30 minutes uphill.
We're at high altitude here. I'm pretty sure it's flat, but it probably fell uphill to D.
I'll say upriver.
Aren't you like a track star or something?
I used to be. Altitude is a problem.
It's like a 1 mile walk. D's like, oh man, that mile, too long, too much.
But yeah, we took the bus.
You must not have been. You must not have been a distance guy.
No, I was a sprinter, hurdler. Okay. Sprinter, hurdler. But no, I did a long hike, walk thing, and then I didn't realize how far the shows were that first day. So I kind of wore myself out, and then we had to walk.
Did you figure out the buses eventually?
Yeah.
They're super easy.
Yeah.
Largest free bus system in North America in Vail.
And you can't get hit. They just move. They stop.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Well,
it's crazy.
I'll tell you a story off camera. So anyways, but the bus system is fantastic. So then you're into the Village. What was one of the first events you went to?
What did I go to first? I don't remember. It's been a crazy weekend.
Were you?
I don't know, maybe Frost Lounge or...
Okay, all right. We had Frost at the Sebastian, which you went to the after party last night, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the after party. He was the after party.
Yeah.
D. Kelley, a lot of fun.
What's the venue that we did here?
Here, Sarah's Lounge?
I think this one. Or
Nah, we did the first show here was Saturday, so it would have been what else we got? We had a mic at Loaded Joe's. We had
the other Kachina.
Kachina.
Yeah,
Nice.
that one.
Yeah, you nailed it. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Were you on it or were you just watching?
Just watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What comics did you meet that you didn't know before that you're psyched to know now?
Everyone.
Nice.
Except for the Denver comics. Yeah. Everyone. No, I met Rob Hayes before. I think he was the only one out of town that I knew. And then obviously Carmen and Jill I picked up from the airport, so we bonded on the way up.
You got to know each other? Cool.
Yeah.
That's great. Awesome. You should probably work with them again in the future when they roll through.
Yeah, like
they
tomorrow.
do the fort. Yeah, oh yeah. Tomorrow, Castle Rock Comedy Show, Carmen Lagala headlining, a new surprise replacement comedian, D. Kelley, going to be on that lineup. I'm thrilled. I'm honored that you're doing that show. It's going to be really cool.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, thanks for doing it. Okay, so you get any good food while you've been here in Vail?
Yeah, I went to the diner.
Little Diner? I love that
Diner's
place.
Amazing.
I love that place. I like how you say,
It's just,
amazing.
I didn't.
That's like the lowest key amazing I've ever heard.
Well, because I'm a foodie.
Amazing
and
is supposed to be. Oh, gotcha.
I didn't explore. I didn't explore
What'd you get?
everything
What'd you get?
and do all this.
Did you get a pan cocaine?
No, I didn't eat much this weekend. Is the thing. So that's why I'm like, but the food I did eat.
Well, that's why it was
great.
so hard to walk a mile.
Yeah,
because you were starving.
I was. I literally was starving to death. I crawled my way to every show.
Yeah. I think every episode has talked about the Little Diner. Yeah. So I think we need to get them to sponsor or something.
Yeah, they should.
We're really promoting Little Diner in Vail, Colorado.
Yeah. It's very comic friendly as far as the pricing price point.
Yeah, and it's just a cool place. I love that place. I love a good diner.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. What was your favorite? Jeez, Louise, it's been a long weekend. Favorite show you were on?
Oh, that I was on? Frost.
Okay.
The first Frost
when you did
show was really good.
You did your, I don't want to give it away, but.
And then,
yeah, that was really fun. You had a great set.
Yeah.
They loved you. And the acoustics in there were really good. When people were hot, when they were getting the crowd, like it was fun. It was electric.
And it was packed. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. And then I hosted. Holston was fun.
Nice.
That was a fun show.
Yeah.
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 It was here.
Oh, yeah, just last night. Yeah. That was honestly it was a very good show, and it might have been one of the worst shows of the festival from an attendance perspective, at least. It was at a weird time. Everybody was going to get dinner. It was kind of out of the way from the previous venue, I was shocked it was so good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I mean, that's good hosting. That's
and it filled up.
Yeah, and it did fill up. That happened a couple times. I was real nervous at a couple shows, like, where is everybody? Yeah. And then, 10, 15 minutes in, everybody's there. Vail Comedy Festival, we start shows on time. Okay?
Right on time.
Arrive early, right on time. We were late a couple times. We were 10 minutes late on one show, and I was like...
freaking out.
I was upset with myself. It was my fault, nobody else's fault. But 10 whole minutes, like 1 minute, 2 minute, okay, but 10 minutes, holy cow, Mark, get it together. Did not matter. It was still a lot of fun. Yeah, the mannequins had a good time at that show. Yeah. Did you hang out at Aviator Nation?
I watched that whole show, and I was displeased with the audience because there was a lot of good comedy going on that night.
That wasn't the one that was 10 minutes late, but I know what you're talking about.
It was, that's okay. I thought you were talking about that.
It was same venue,
same
but different night.
Show.
Yeah. That was a tough crowd. I think. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know why it happened, but I have a couple theories. One is people were inebriated, to put it politely, and that can hurt. And it was a late show. That happens at late shows. People get, they have fun, and that can be hard. Two, the show before it, that was Saturday night. The 7:30 show on Saturday night was the one here. That was It was amazing. It was like an all-time great show ever.
Yeah.
And so most of the audience went from that show to the next show, and it was a very good show, but it wasn't like an all-time great show, and I think it was a hard comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, or the audience just stunk. I don't know. Could have been.
I don't know.
You're not supposed to blame the audience.
You're not,
folks. But sometimes it's okay. You can. Yeah, cool. So so you did go out on a hike one day or a walk or something?
Well, I have my skateboard up here and I cruise down the river trail.
You know, some people, they'll like, I think they get a ride up Vail Pass.
Oh,
and then they longboard down. And it's like, I mean,
so
I've seen them going like 25, 30 miles an hour. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know how, why you would, I mean, it looks very dangerous, but I think they really enjoy doing it. Because it's
fun.
It's miles and miles up and wild. Okay.
Yeah, not that intense.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know. So you did hurdles? Can you tell me? Can we talk about that a little
hurdles,
bit?
I was a 400 hurdler in
400
college.
hurdles.
I ran in college.
Okay.
At UNO before Katrina, and then Katrina came, and I started comedy.
New Orleans. Is that what that is?
That's how I got into comedy.
Okay. What was their mascot?
And what are they? Pioneers, I think.
Okay. You don't wear like.
I wasn't there long. I had transferred to that school 2 weeks before Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, okay.
From a JUCO in Arizona.
Okay.
Called Central.
Okay.
And then went there. Katrina happened, a bunch of other stuff happened, got inspired to do comedy, and here I am.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you do much comedy in New Orleans?
No, not at all.
No.
I started.
Have you been back there to do comedy?
I've been not. Yes.
I just heard about Essence Festival. Have you heard of that?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me they're going to it later this year.
got
Somebody that
booked
was
for
on this festival.
Yeah, I didn't know they had. I didn't know they had comedy. It's more like music, jazz, stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
So
Right on.
The fact they have comedy is cool.
Look into it next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, what kind of advice would you give to comics coming to the Vail Comedy Festival?
Have a lot of material ready.
Oh yeah, we had a new thing this year. The only complaint we got last year was that some comics repeated jokes, and the audiences are pretty similar show to show. We don't overlap shows, so usually it's like a herd of laughers going from one venue to another venue. And so we had a unique material rule this year. In fact, you gave me a small panic attack when you hosted last night, because I was like, I think he's repeating material, but then I realized it was from the pre-fest show.
Oh, the other, yeah.
And then I saw like a lot of comics were doing that, because I'm assuming that was like people's best material, and they were saving it for the closing shows.
Yeah.
Okay, have a lot of material, but it's not that much. It's like
unless
you're
headlining.
Do you know how many minutes you had? Like 20-ish?
I only had 5, 10, 7. Yeah,
like you had 3 spots around 20 minutes.
Around 20
so
minutes,
I mean, I think that's a good rule of thumb. If you don't feel like you could feature at a comedy club and do 20 minutes to a paid audience, that's good enough for people paying to go to the show, then maybe wait a year or two to apply to the festival. But it was definitely, I feel like it was a little stressful for some comics in the beginning, but by the end, several people came up to me and were like, you know what, that was actually a kind of good exercise.
It's really great. It makes you work. It makes you work for sure.
And I was really proud of all the everybody did great. There were really no duds. It was really fun. It's a good time to mention that every Memorial Day weekend we have Vail Comedy Festival. You should go to VailComedyFestival.com and apply to be in the festival around November, or buy passes next year. All right, what else should we talk about? Give me some advice, D. You've been doing comedy a long time.
Food. We need a lot of food.
Food at the festival. Comics like D.
Yeah, we
comics like D.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let's dig into that. So it's like hard logistically.
Yeah.
Did bags of Cheetos count? Like snacks?
I mean, snacks will go a long way.
We could do that.
Snacks go a long way.
We have an artist lounge, and I think last year I bought a bunch of stuff and people didn't come to the lounge and eat it. And so this year I didn't do it. So you can blame those comics. Go talk to those comics, be like, why didn't you eat that food? Yeah, you're the second person to mention that. So we'll probably bring some snacks next year. But you did get some stuff, right?
Yeah, no, we did.
Yeah. Did you use your tokens and stuff?
I took a bunch. I did. I used
where'd you go?
And then the other 2 were closed, and then
who was closed?
The little token. I don't know. I didn't try. I didn't try myself. It's just they're like No, I went to the coffee shop.
Okay. Well, there were a couple. Loaded Joe's.
Loaded Joe's, that's where I went.
Yeah.
And then
What did you
that's
get
the only
there?
one I used. Sandwich and a latte.
Is there some free food?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Two Rivers Coffee was open. There was like some construction over there, but you could get into it.
Okay. I couldn't find it. I didn't find it.
Oh, okay. And Yeti's was open too, and they got food as well.
Okay.
So you hit that on the way out of town. I can tell you how to do that. That's right on the way to the Evergreen that you're headed to.
All right.
How are we doing on time? All right, we're good. Give me some advice on comedy. You're long in the game. You're ahead of me.
Man, keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit. Always write.
How do you write?
How do I write?
Yeah.
I really have a few different ways to write. I write on stage. I like to write on stage a lot. Sometimes when I have like a concept, I'll sort of, write shows. Obviously, not showcases. I'm not like just riffing and making stuff up. But when I have the opportunity, I like to have a loose concept and sort of free ball and see where it goes on stage. And then a lot of stuff is like just my personal life. So, things that happen to me, experiences. For example, going to a funeral, getting laid off, buying a house, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I get a lot of material just from my life.
So you live.
Yeah, just live.
So that's your advice.
Yeah,
live. Don't kill yourself.
And then, once you figure out how to write, just experiment with the things you talk about, Yeah. Don't be scared to like bring up topics.
Okay.
Be brave to just kind of try to go outside your material box that
your
you
comfort zone.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good advice for everybody, I think. Okay. You got we talked about the Castle Rock comedy show you're doing. Any other fun stuff comedy wise coming up?
I'm hosting Pro-Am Basketball League all summer in Denver.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
303 League. It's a summer basketball league for professional, semi-professional college players.
And you like
I have an MC.
Narrate is the wrong word.
Yeah,
but,
I'm hosting.
Like the broadcasts, or is it like
no, a
it's
little
over
more
the
than that.
loudspeakers?
More like street ball, because there's a DJ. So there's a DJ.
Okay.
There's like that kind of vibe, kind of street ball vibe.
Okay. And like, how do people hear you? Like, are you on
we're
a
on
PA
mics.
system?
Yeah, we'll be on the mic in the gym.
And so like while they're playing, there's like a soundtrack of you talking.
Yeah, well,
so and so passes to so and so.
Not commentary.
Not commentary.
This is more like
jokes.
Yeah, like haggling,
roasting,
haggling the game pretty much.
How do I? That sounds amazing. How do I go on?
It'll be at Manual.
That's a high school in Denver.
Yeah, high school in Denver, Manual High School.
What part of Denver is that?
East Denver.
Okay.
That's off of. It's like City Park area.
I'm definitely going to this. This sounds
all
fun.
summer, June through July.
What, like, are they weekends, weeknights, weekdays?
I'm trying to think. Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays.
Okay. Oh yeah. During the day? At night?
Yeah, like evenings.
Evening?
Like
okay. That's fun.
6 or 7, 3
They got
games.
concessions? Have you done this before?
Yeah. I went. It's actually my sister that started the league. This is her second year. I was hanging out last year.
Okay.
I didn't host last year, but I was hanging out. And,
that's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's really cool.
And we had some, like Aaron Gordon came and played a guest spot.
Oh, no way.
Played a guest game.
Maybe
last year.
Derek White's from Parker. Do you know that? Celtics guy right now?
Yeah, he might be in. He might have been in it. I don't know. She knows.
Yeah, but no, I mean maybe this year he might win. He might win the finals.
Yeah.
Right. That was not a very good sports sentence. He might win the finals. How do you say that? To get the NBA championship? What's
He might win. Yeah.
He might get the Stanley Cup. Nope, that's wrong. The Stanley Bowl. That's pretty cool. Is there like so what's the name of it so people can Google?
It's called 303 League.
303 League. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That sounds fun.
League basketball.
I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else about the Vail Comedy Festival? Let's see. You went on a hike. Did you do any shopping now? Maybe?
No, I didn't shop.
No shopping.
No.
Ate some food.
Mm-hmm. Went to the skate park.
Oh, really?
I did, yeah.
Talk about that.
The skate park's really cool. It's in the middle of the parking garage.
Yeah, in Lions Head.
Yeah, it's like a speakeasy skate park. It's kind of crazy.
Like a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were there kids there skating?
There was.
Yeah.
I skated with a kid yesterday, and then his mom saw pictures of the show and inboxed me. It was like, "Oh, you were at the
get
park."
out of here.
Yeah. I don't know if she was even at the show. I think she just saw, Vail Comedy Festival. It was like, "Hey, my son was skating with you. That's so cool." So
that's
I thought
cool.
that was
That's
cool.
neat.
Yeah.
You're like a celebrity in Vail. Yeah. You're pretty easy to recognize walking around.
I know. Yeah.
Because he's tall, everybody. That's a cool skate park, though, right?
Yeah, it's really
It was
cool.
designed by a kid. Like a high school kid designed that.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that. Wow.
yeah, and it's a great use of space. Like there's land is so valuable in Vail that it's not the kind of place that would normally have a skate park. There's not. There's no money in it.
Right.
But they like shoehorned it in, and was it busy?
No, there's a few people there. Yeah.
Okay, nice. That's cool that you liked it. Somebody else was telling me they wanted to come up, and some open micer in Denver, they wanted to come to a spot and hit that skate park. But that's awesome. All right, we got to check the time again. It's weird. Okay, we're pretty good. We're going to land this plane. Everybody, Vail Comedy Festival, Memorial Day weekend. Go to VailComedyFestival.com for passes and more information. D. Kelley out of Denver, Colorado. Super funny. How can people find you, D?
D.Kelley, D.Kelley.
Right.
Spell out dot and then Kelley with a E-Y.
Okay, that's on Instagram?
On Instagram,
that's
Twitter,
the best way.
Facebook, everywhere.
Everywhere. He's blowing up all over the place. Follow Vail Comedy Festival on Instagram. It's been another episode of Live from Vail Comedy Festival. Thanks a lot, D, for doing it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, see you next time.
All right, guys.